I'd like to take a moment to thank my channel members for your continued support. Thank you, and consider joining today for added perks and exclusive content. Hello and welcome, I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Origins Stridor Heroic Armored War Horse, and I'm really excited about this one. I've really been looking forward to Stridor. Stridor is one of the few Masters of the Universe toys that I did not have as a kid, so it's really awesome to get to have one now in 2022. This is released brand new for 2022. I just found this in a store this morning at my local Target. As of the time of this recording, it retails for approximately $30. We can see Stridor right here in the packaging. I absolutely love these Origins packages. They're not exact, but they're very reminiscent of the original or those vintage packages. It just reminds me of finding those Masters figures on the shelves back in the day. So we can see Stridor right there inside of the package. We can see he's got lots of accessories. You can see Stridor right there. We can see I don't know horses. I'm no equestrian. Is that a bridle? The face cover part there? I'm not sure. I'm sure some of you equestrians can go down in the comments and correct me. We've got some handles there. Looks like there's going to be some assembling that we need to do here. We've got a couple of cannons there. There is also way back there, if you look, it's hard to see because of the background, but there's some blue or clear translucent blue blast effects back there. And we can see right here that we can attach the blast effects. And of course, we've got that floor base piece there with the little stable part that looks like it's going to attach to Castle Grayskull as well. Taking a look at the top here, we've got some awesome artwork of He-Man riding in the battle, riding Stridor. We can see, I don't know who that is. I honestly, that's not Stratos. I don't know who that is, but there's some mysterious figure up here. We can see Fisto, and then we have this Hawk. I don't know who this Hawk is. And then we've got Skeletor there in Rotor. Is it Rotor or Roton? I always get those mixed up. But anyway, there's the box there. We got some more art over here. We got some more art over there, the little lizard dudes. And then along the back here, we've got one half War Horse, one half War Machine. Stridor carries the heroes of Eternia to victory. And we can see Castle Grayskull there, He-Man riding out on Stridor. We can see Sor over here. I mean, that's obviously Sor. Was this Sor over here? I mean, because this looks all blue and purple, right? This is obviously Sor here with the gold. But other than that, I mean, the armor parts to that look all the same. Maybe that's Sor and the colors are weird. I don't know. But anyway, there's that. Replace the second helmet, or replace with the second helmet. The floor actually attaches to Castle Grayskull, and it shows you exactly where. That's really neat. And then, of course, pose into powerful battle positions. Looks like it's possible that it's got a little clear stand there. So maybe it's got one of those. And, of course, modernizing and celebrating the original 80s figures. We've got that cross-cell there on the back. We can see Flying Fist, He-Man, Terror Claw, Skeletor. Two figures that I'm really looking forward to coming this year. And a couple of the cross-cells with Sorceress, Buzz-Off, Stratos, and Jitsu. All of which I've gotten. And I'm getting through the reviews on these as well. And of course Stridor, because we're always going to cross-sell us the same exact figure that we've already purchased. All right, that's about it for the packaging. Let's get this guy opened up and check it out. And here we have Stridor out of the package, and this guy is really cool. I'm going to start with all of the accessories first because he's got a lot of them, and then once we get the accessories out of the way, I really want to focus on Stridor because he's just so cool. So we've got the of course, we have a stand. So I did not see that in the package originally, but sure enough, there it is. We've got a peg hole right here on the bottom, so we can pop them in there. And then we can plug this into the base right there and give them some standing positions and whatnot if you want to do that, or you can just stand them up like that on his base there. So there's this. This also works as a flight stand for some of the other vehicles and whatnot. So very cool to have this on the list of accessories. Of course, we get that base that, as you saw in the packaging, is compatible with Castle Grayskull. We got this other, so this is the little piece of the fence that was attached that we could see in the packaging. This piece of the fence was detached. It was on the back of the packaging. It only goes in one way. When you go to put them in, you'll see there's like a little T shape on the bottom of the peg there, so it can only slot in one way, and when it's in there, and it's secure, so Stridor can just hang out here, and you can have him hanging out in Castle Grayskull. And you can see the little tab right there. It really doesn't like attach, like physically attach to Grayskull. It's just got this lowered tab piece here so that you can slide it under the floors of Castle Grayskull, and then the actual floors of Grayskull will be level with this rock base right here, or this brick base right here. So it's like an extension piece. Really love that they're including these with some of these figures, like they did with Battle Cat. They're doing it here with Stridor, so that you can make little kind of extensions to the floor of Grayskull. Absolutely love that about this. Let me set that off to the side. Of course, we got that second helmet. I guess it's not a bridle. I guess it's a helmet. So there's that. And so yeah, you can just swap them out, whichever one looks best to you. This just comes out. These are soft plastic. I'm not going to say rubbery, but it is soft plastic. It is pliable. So you can take that one off, and then you can put this one on if you wish. Got the little holes there for the ears, and there you go. Now you can have that one, which looks pretty menacing. It looks pretty awesome. So we'll take that one off, and then we'll put this one back on since that's the one he came with. You can really kind of see his face there. And of course, we get these 3 blast effects. They kind of look like watery blast effects, really, but it's pretty neat that they're including them. As you saw in the package, you can just kind of peg these in here, so you can give them kind of a firing effect. He's also got that cannon in the back, so you can peg one back here as well. And there you go. So, you know, you can have Stridor just firing off in every direction, and that's pretty cool. All right, so that is it for the accessories, and that's going to bring us down to Stridor. So Stridor here, let me go ahead and take this off for now. I guess I should talk about this. This is another included accessory. I guess this is the bridle, right? So you would actually, he's articulated here at the mouth. He is spring-loaded right there at the mouth. So you can just pop that open and pop this guy right in there. And then you can have these come back here, and you can have your figures hold them. And we'll probably try that out once I get a figure up here. But for right now, they're kind of in the way, so we're just going to go ahead and remove those and set them off to the side. So here's Stridor out of the package. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to call it a figure. I don't want to call it I guess he's a vehicle. Gorgeous vehicle, gorgeous figure, gorgeous plaything. He's enormous too. He's approximately 11 inches long. I've got him standing about as straight up, standing straight as tall as I can get him. And right here, he is about 8 inches tall. Again, 11 inches long from tail to nose, 8 inches tall in this position right here. Of course, the legs are articulated. We'll look at that in a moment. So you can change his heights and kind of adjust it depending on the what your display needs are. But taking a closer look at him, this guy is absolutely stunning. I can't pick a color. Like usually he's this color with hints of this other color. But his 3 main colors, which are brown, gold, and silver, are kind of equally distributed here throughout the figure with some red highlights. So starting at the head up here, we've got a nice silver head with the brown crest, the blue eyes. The neck is all nice and silver. It's really nice and shiny, and I really love the way the head moves. We're going to look at that in a little bit more in detail here in a moment. Taking a look at his head so you can see all the details there. Really, really cool. And then, of course, we get into the body here, the front part of the body, which is all brown. You've got the 2 guns right here that you saw me put in during that little unboxing montage. And, you know, these just peg in, and you can move them up and down. You can also pop them off if you're not paying attention like me. You pop that right back in there. And then coming down here, love the stickers. So the stickers are already on them. right? So you don't have to apply any of the stickers, but I love that all the sticker details are there. So you got that nice, like almost like a chrome grill there in the front. And then you've got, of course, you've got the shields here on each side there of, I'm going to call that a dashboard. And then moving here to the mid body where you got our, we're going to call that our saddle. You can see plenty of room in there for figures to sit in, and we actually have some dashboard details right there by way of a sticker. We've also got some more details here on the back of the seat by way of sticker. Red tail can move side to side. Cannon here can move side to side. And then, of course, coming into the back of the rump of the horse here, which is all done in silver. Of course, the legs are done in that orange, same as the cannon, and the seat with some chrome or silver details there as well. Looking really, really nice. And again, of course, you saw the bottom there where you got that peg hole down there, so you can put that stand attachment. Articulation-wise, the head can move here at the top. It can move up and down and a little bit of side to side. As you saw, the mouth can open and close. You've also got this joint here at the mid-neck, which can go up and down, side to side, and rotate a little bit. And then you've got a little bit of rotation down here at the well, actually, no, you got 360 rotation down here at the base of the neck, although you're not going to want to do that. It's going to look weird, and of course the cannon are kind of get in the way of you doing that. As you saw here, the cannon can move side to side. The tail can move side to side. The legs have ratchets, really nice ratchets. So the top of the leg here, this moves pretty smooth. It's a very, very soft ratchet. You're not hearing it, but I'm feeling it as I'm moving it. You know, let me see if I can go from here to that's a click, that's a click, and that's a click. So I'm feeling some clicks there as I'm moving it around. Very soft, but it's there. And then on the center here, these can also, I guess these are the knees. I don't really know. So these are the knees. These can move forward that far, back that far. I guess the top of the leg, back that far, forward that far, and the toes can also move. And all of these hinges have the softest of ratchets here in the front. Here in the back, these got hard ratchets, so they can go back that far, front that far, or forward that far. The knees also have clicky ratchets, can go forward that far, back that far, and the ankles also have clicky ratchets. They can go forward that far and back that far. So actually really, really nice level of articulation for this guy. So now, let me see if I can get kind of more of a horse pose here. You know how they usually have one side, the legs will be apart, and then on the other side, the legs will be closer together. Kind of going for something like that. And yeah, I think that'll do it right there. There you go. Very, very cool. All right, let's try putting He-Man on here. So we'll take He-Man's weapons off. And I've only got the one-fisted hand, so we'll see if we can get this bridle to work here. So, of course, to get a figure in there, all you got to do is just pop them in. There you go. And, of course, you can have them just holding the guns right here, and that works. But I really want to see, I'm really curious about how this works with this bridle. I'm convinced this is a bridle. That's why I'm just going to keep calling it that. So let me see if I can give them a little better of a sitting position here. And, yeah, I think that might work. Yeah, let's pop them in there. And I'm trying to kind of give them a bit of a relaxed pose there. So we'll give them this one. That's going to work just fine. I don't have, the other hand's not fisted. Who has my other fisted hands? I think I have them on my battle armor He-Man. But anyway, it works. Check it out. I'm just going to kind of push that up against the armor there so it looks like he's holding it. There you go. That works really, really well. He sits in there a lot further down than I expect him. I kind of expected him to sit a little further up like this. He's sitting in there real low. I wonder if I give him more of a standing pose, if he'll sit a little higher. And that might look a little better. Let's try that. And yeah, there you go. That looks pretty good. Check it out. I love it. I really like it a lot. All right, so let's do a comparison. I want to get, actually, you know who I really want to put in here? Is, I think, Fisto would be really not convenient, but appropriate to have Fisto riding Stridor. I don't know why that is. Maybe because Fisto's on the art, box art. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of find Fisto to be appropriate for this. So actually, we're going to take off the bridle. I am going to give Fisto back his sword because that just looks awesome. I don't know, maybe just the silver highlights on Fisto to me look awesome along with Stridor. I don't know. It just looks appropriate to have Fisto riding Stridor, if you ask me. That looks really, really cool. So we'll have Fisto riding Stridor. I think this is the way I'm going to display him, which means I'm not going to have anybody for Jitsu to fight with. But let's bring that up a little bit, and we'll see how Stridor with Fisto looks next to Battle Cat. And yeah, these guys look absolutely awesome together. I am not sure exactly where I'm going to put him yet in my display, but I'm really looking forward to putting him in my display. I think he's going to look absolutely awesome. Let's do this. Let's take him into battle. So we'll take this helmet off. And you know, I don't know what the deal is with the helmets. I don't know why there's two. I don't know much about Stridor, so I don't know why there's two helmets. Maybe there's a thing about the comics versus the cartoon that I'm not aware of. I don't know. But anyway, there's that with that helmet. That looks awesome. God, that helmet just looks so awesome. Really, really love it. All right, let's get Battle Cat out of there. Let's get Stridor's other helmet back on for an outshot. And we're going to leave Fisto on there because I think these guys are going to be partner buddies on my shelf going forward. And I think that about does it for the Masters of the Universe Origins Stridor. What did you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe, hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got a donate button up there. If you want to hit on that, I certainly would appreciate it. I also now offer channel memberships if you're so inclined. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.